Hello Geminis, and happy birthday to those June Geminis. This is going to be your monthly reading for June 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. All right, your message this week, or sorry, this month. Just got to get to the right page here. There we go. Friendship and union. My thumb was skipping past it. Your message. This is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important now. There's a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, engaging people at this time, and it is important to enjoy the friendships and the connections that you have. If you felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you're moving into more support and joyful space now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your friendships and relationships. Be present, listen, open up, smile, laugh, and venture forth and enjoy this time. If you have felt left out recently or have been wondering if you can trust those around you, angels are giving you clear insight and information to help. Don't concern yourself about any relationships or friendships that have been fading into the background. What's important is that your vibration and energy will attract friends with whom you can be yourself and who can mirror back to who you truly are. If there's something missing in a particular important friendship, know that the angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what is missing here? How can I supply it? If you feel that you are struggling to make friends or don't know who your friends are, invite your angels to assist you in making connections with those who can share and receive in a loving, balanced way. Your angel friends are ready to help you form incredible unions. And it's true. I ask them this all the time. I always ask, especially if I want something or, if I want to manifest something, I ask them to bring people forward that, who I can really connect with and share with. And I feel like a lot of us feel like we have to do a lot of this world alone and do things alone, but it's really about our kind of collaborations, about who we kind of connect with, who we kind of create with, who we share with, right? Now let's take a look to what the tarot says for you here, Gemini. For Geminis, please. Okay. Sorry, I usually don't really pull out this many cards at one time, but I honestly just felt like I had to get kind of the full picture. But let me just feel this energy that I'm feeling for you, and we'll move into it. There's something about energy here that's almost like don't suffer alone, which is interesting. It just feels like there's this want to kind of connect right now, want to kind of put yourself out there, but it's almost like we're feeling a little bit restricted. Maybe it has something to do with the past, with the Six of Cups popping up here, or someone from the past. But I do have the Three of Swords coming out in our main energy, and that's kind of pain, loss, heartbreak. So some of you might be kind of going through that right now, going through a little bit of heartache. Maybe you just had a relationship end, maybe someone passed away around you, maybe you're just feeling your your heart's very heavy right now, but it's causing you to kind of lose faith and lose a little bit of hope here, lose hope on your kind of wish fulfillments, because you're just kind of feeling this pain and just feeling this kind of energy that's around you, Gemini, of just like, oh, it's just like hard, things are just hard right now. So you're kind of losing that hope, you're losing that kind of shining star in the sky here. Whatever pain that you are kind of dealing with right now. Again, like I said, it might be stuff from the past or past pain here, but that's why they're telling you kind of friendships and unions, like reaching out. Maybe support groups are going to be important. Maybe if you have friends that are support groups, that would be a good idea too. Again, if you feel like you have no one around you to reach out to, maybe look at groups, maybe look at things, you know, if you were like, I really want to insert myself and find someone that's going through the same thing I'm going through, see if there's a support group for that, or see if there's you know, some kind of channel where you can kind of connect to people or meet with people, because I feel like a lot of us feel like we need to kind of suffer alone, but it's kind of through connection where we kind of feel our strongest here. I do have that Page of Wands coming out, so that's why I'm saying it's this energy of like being a little bit more adventurous, like being a little bit more open, just being wanting to put yourself out there a little bit. Okay, I do have the High Priestess coming out in reverse, which is saying our intuition is a little blocked right now, and the King of Swords in reverse is just saying we're kind of overthinking, we're kind of getting a little bit cold here, we're kind of getting a little bit detached, especially in our communication. So you might be kind of, you know, not replying to people right now, or just kind of like taking your own space here. But it feels like your intuition is trying to tell you something, but then your head's kind of getting in the way here. You're kind of overthinking a situation, or your thoughts are kind of spiraling. So that might have to do with this kind of Three of Swords here, where your thoughts are just kind of consuming everything right now, and you're coming a little bit detached because it's just like so much going on within your head. But really trust your gut instead. Trust what your gut feeling is about things, because I think it's going to be more important for you here, because it's just saying that we're not kind of thinking clearly with this kind of King of Swords. There's just something kind of going on. Okay, we have this Chariot card coming out here though, which is just saying movement forward. You know, we're going forward kind of with speed here. So it doesn't matter whatever it is that might be plaguing us, or you know, weighing heavy on our heart right now. We're going to keep pushing, we're going to kind of keep going. The Chariot is also this kind of warrior energy, right? So it's just like, yeah, we're going to keep going through this, and we're going to go to move through whatever this is that I'm kind of feeling right now. The Six of Cups popping up, it might be something from the past that might be resurfacing, someone from the past, energy from the past. Maybe this is, again, I felt a little bit of connection with this Three of Swords and with this past energy here, so it might be something from the past creeping up on you. Sorry, I feel like I have to sneeze. Bless me, sorry. I felt it coming, and I was like, it's coming on here. But again, it might be something from the past popping up here for you. Okay, but the important thing is about moving through it, and I'm not moving through it alone. We do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, which means energy has maybe not been spinning in our favor recently. Maybe you're feeling like things haven't really worked out for you, or there's always been, you know, a snag in the road, or this happens, and then this happened, and this happened. We have the Eight of Pentacles here on top, which just means kind of keep working at it, keep going if you can. I know circumstances maybe aren't in your favor right now, but just do what you can do. You know, if you're just like, I just have the energy to do like this little work today, or, you know, to meditate for 10 minutes a day, you know, whatever I can do here to kind of work on this energy, the better, because just sometimes energy doesn't move in our favor, right? And it's not our fault. It's just kind of what is happening right now. It's like this is all happening at one time, and you're just kind of feeling like, whoa, that's a lot. How am I supposed to kind of work through all of this at one given moment? I do have the Page of Pentacles here, so in reverse, which means some of you might be going through job loss here, or some of you some kind of loss of money. Maybe this is what's causing you the heartache here as well. Is this some kind of financial burden that kind of happened for you here, that you're just like, oh, I invested in this one thing and it completely tanked. Whatever it is for you here, just know, just keep working, just keep going, and that is kind of the energy for you in this month. And you got to trust yourself a little bit more with this kind of High Priestess card, because we're just blocking ourselves out too much. follow around our Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is everything that we want in life, right? And you can see this whole family, generational wealth. They have the dog, they have the kids, happy life, right? It's like everything that we aspire for, everything that we want here. So I feel like we're kind of going to be thinking about that, especially when we're going through all of that. Don't see it as such a far thought. Don't see it because things aren't working now that you're not going to get to this kind of Ten of Pentacles energy here. Keep believing in that. Keep seeing that you're on your way. There might be some setbacks. There's always setbacks in the journey. That's just how life works, because it goes up and down here, Gemini. So don't get so stuck in that. But just see this kind of vision for yourself if that's what you truly want. I have the Two of Swords coming out sideways, which is saying we're at a bit of a crossroads moment right now. We're not really sure which way to go. If it is upright, if we're choosing in the reverse, we're being like, nope, we're being like, no, this is the clear path forward for me. Okay, so you're just like, they're saying the choice is yours. Either you can feel like at a crossroads, nothing's really working out for me, nothing's really going my way, or you can just be like, nope, this is the path I'm choosing, and if the energy I'm getting is not for it, then that's fine. I'm going to keep pushing it. I'm going to keep going at this because I've chosen this. This is my choice to go down this path. It is my choice to go down this road. And I think that's kind of important in this reading here. It's my choice to start over, right? To go back to the drawing board here because something isn't kind of working for me here. So again, don't feel like things are happening to you. Just feel like almost this kind of outward viewing of it. It's almost just like, things are going down and that's totally okay. But I'm seeing it from the outside and I'm seeing it as I'm kind of observing it myself. Because if not, it can get really stuck in our head about things. We can overthink, be like, did I make the right choice? Did I not make the right choice? Could I have done this? Could I have done that? And then you kind of just spiral, right? You get into the spiral energy for yourself here. So just trust where you are leading yourself. Trust that you know what you are doing here with this High Priestess. You know what your gut is telling you, and you're working towards that even in times where you're feeling like the energy might be against you. Okay, it's not because you did something wrong, it's not because you did a bad move. Sometimes just the energy is just that way and it's just going down that path, but you're making the choice to be like, no matter the setbacks that I have, no matter what happens, I'm still pushing and I'm still choosing this path. Okay. Again, back to this kind of friendships, unions, connections. We have the Death card coming out here, and this Death card is an ending. It can mean physical death. It can just mean an ending in our life that has kind of happened, okay? And with the Hermit in reverse, it's just kind of on Virgo energy, but it's just kind of saying here, it's like, we are removing ourselves from experience. We are kind of sheltering ourselves. We are kind of hiding ourselves right now because of it. And it's kind of talking about when it's in the reverse that we're overdoing it. We're over sheltering ourselves. We're over going into hiding. We're over going into introvert mode. So they're telling you to just kind of release all of that energy here. And I feel like you can do that with other people, with this kind of friendships and unions that is happening here for you. It's just like, how do we release that? How do we let go of that? How do we say, okay, how do I work on it? How do I push past whatever this pain, this loss that I'm going through this month, and just kind of, enjoy my life and go after the things I want and have that kind of energy again here for yourself. Yeah, you can't go through all this alone. Like that's the main of this kind of reading, I think, for you here, Gemini, during this, because I just feel it. I just feel this kind of sadness, this pain. But connect, connect through that. It just feels like connect to your support system, your friends, your family. Feels like by the end of the month, things are going to be a lot more a lot better for you, by the way. I have the Two of Pentacles here, which means tossing between two financial situations. Could be maybe a job offer that or you kind of deciding two different financial or career paths here, because it's all about kind of deciding one or the other. I also have the Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional beginning, a new emotional breakthrough for you here, whether that be, again, this maybe new job opportunity that's coming in, or just more finances, or you are just feeling a lot better. You've kind of released all of this kind of sadness, this old energy here. But the Five of Wands is just saying your conflict's going to be over, and it feels like by the end of the month we will clear all that. So just allow yourself the space to be like, you know what, things will get better here. I am on this kind of, this Ace of Cups is coming in for me, so no matter whatever challenges is coming here with the Wheel of Fortune, I can weather it, because I know that this kind of newness is going to be there for me near the end of the month. Okay, connect to who you need to connect with, find support groups if you need it, and move on from there. Don't let your past hold you back. Right? The Six of Cups, this past energy. Don't let your past hold you back. You also got the Messenger, which is kind of crazy because Libra just got it. And it fell out immediately. And so you might have Libra in your chart here as well. And I was like, well, I shuffled the cards and it just kind of popped out right away. Serious energy, bringing harmony to balance. You are part of a lineage of souls who has dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and time again to see the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant sacredness back into life, to honor both the sacred, feminine, and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appearing as the shade of blue, they hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure that a greater balance, and to help us see that we are all connected, right? We are all connected, that the masculine and feminine energies exist within all of us. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be the guardian of harmony and balance on Earth, to think of the whales traveling the globe, sharing their love song through their healing, vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide, and it's a reassurance of the sacred within all of us, a returning to a sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred and masculine and feminine energies within yourself and within others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred, masculine, and feminine within you? All right, Gemini, that was your monthly reading. I hope that helped.